Hello, yogis, and welcome. We'll begin this prenatal practice cross-legged on a blanket on our mat, making sure that we feel comfortable and rooted. Have two blocks, placing them up near the front edge of the mat, one on either side, and having a bolster nearby that could be a pillow or even a couch cushion. Sit up tall, hands on the knees, spine long. Take a few movements from side to side, allowing the sit bones to settle in. Realign a long spine and relax into this posture. Let right hand come to belly, left hand to heart center, and let the chin drop towards the hands. Taking pause as we find connection of ourselves, connection to our baby. Today we will focus on a reconnection of our body, witnessing our body's strength, recognizing the amazing process of creating a life within us. Create a soft intention for yourself today. And let the hands come onto the knees. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale a heavy sigh out the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose, lengthen spine, heavy sigh out the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose, filling up the lungs, soften the throat, and exhale out the mouth. And let the chin lift, the eyes open, and grabbing your bolster, you're going to place that on your cushion, on your blanket, and then straddling the bolster. Let the knees be wide, let the pelvis be comfortable so the spine can be long. Allow the hands to rest on the thighs. Drop the chin towards the chest. Just beginning to connect breath with movement here. As you inhale, let the chin reach up high, exposing the throat, broaden across collarbones. Exhale, bring the chin down towards the heart center, towards the sternum. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, chin back down towards your chest. Inhale, lift and lengthen, soft through the neck, soft through the back of the neck. Exhale, chin down towards chest. Drop left ear over left shoulder. Bring the chin to the chest and right ear over right shoulder. Relax the shoulders. Chin to chest, left ear over left shoulder. Chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. Let the jaw be soft. Chin back to chest, left ear, left shoulder. Chin to center, right ear, right shoulder. Chin back to center. Inhale, lift the chin. Next inhalation, sweep arms up high, palms face in, then turn them away, lower the fingertips down alongside you. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, create length through side body. Exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale, spin the palms up as you find length, creating space. Exhale, lower the fingers down. Reaching that left arm up, spin the palm behind you, place the hand between the shoulder blades. Right hand places at the low back. So the back of the hand is at the low back. Press the elbows away. Feel a sense of broadening across the heart center, across the collarbones, and let the neck and jaw be soft. Good. As you inhale, unwind, reach arms up, and exhale, let the hands lower. Right hand now will reach up high, spin the palm away. Place the palm to the upper back. Left arm out, and we take the back of the left hand to the low back. Push the elbows away. Now the hands aren't touching here. We're just focusing on creating space in the torso area and across the chest. Let the chin be softly tilted down and soften your jaw. Breathe into the front line of the body. Relax into the pelvis. Another breath here, nice and slow. Inhale, extend arms up. Interlace fingers, press palms high, and release the hands. Coming off our bolster now, you can place it off to the side. We'll use that at the end of class. Coming onto your seat bones. Good. And we're going to take the left leg out long as we step the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Curl your left toes back towards you, lengthen spine, and walk your hands forward. Snuggle your tailbone back. Make sure there's a lot of space for your belly to release here. And gentle shake, no of the head and a nod yes. Letting the hips be soft, feeling that stretch along the left inner thigh. Relax the right hip. Relax the shoulders. Stepping the hands now back up towards you. Reach your arms up overhead. Left hand comes down anywhere on that left leg. Right arm reaches high. Side bend to the left. Good. Now go ahead and goal post that right elbow. Exhale, bring right elbow towards left as you round in. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, rounding in. Inhale, open the chest, create space there. Exhale, round in, space on upper back. Inhale, open. Holding, extend that right arm high, reach the left arm alongside the ear and lower the hands down. Good, hands behind you, extend the legs long in front of you, little rock of the feet. Switching sides, that right leg comes out 45 degrees from the pelvis. Curl the toes back, kick through the heel. Left foot is into right thigh. Lengthen arms up and send them forward. Good. Reaching back through the tailbone as you find length through the side body, letting the chin, the jaw, neck, and shoulders relax. Breathing into this space. So there's a certain amount of effort as you reach through that right heel, but there's an extreme amount of ease as we soften through the back, through the hips, through the left deep inner part of the hip. Lifting up, step the hands back towards you. Inhale, sweep arms up high, reaching. Right hand comes down on that right leg anywhere. Lengthen up through left side. Side bend to the right as you goal post that left arm. Take the gaze down. Exhale, round into the upper back. Inhale, open across the chest. Exhale, round in. Inhale, open. Exhale, round in. Inhale, open. Holding. Good. Inhale, extend those left fingertips high. Right arms reach alongside the head and hands come down. Let the legs move forward, hands back behind you, lean back, and a little shift of your feet. Good. Now bringing the soles of the feet together, we're creating a large diamond shape. Hands on the shins. As you inhale, pull the chest forward, expose throat, tip the chin up. Exhale, chin to chest, round into the upper back, lean back. Think of a cat back here. Inhale, come forward, release the belly, expose the throat. Exhale, round into that seated cat spine. Inhale, pull forward. This is almost like a seated cow. Exhale, find that seated cat. Inhale, forward cow. Exhale, cat. Bring back nice neutral spine. And coming onto all fours. Toes can be tucked or untucked here. Have the knees on the blanket. Let's take our blocks now to that medium height. Good. Bring your hands and step them behind the blocks. Inhale. Exhale, find cat back. Good. Shift the shoulders to the left. Let the belly drop, sweeping right. Then round your spine back to a cat back. Continue to move like this. So this is a barrel roll, and it looks different on all of us. Point is we're creating space and we want it to feel good. Good. Let's reverse that direction. Rounding into a cat back, shifting, lowering down. Good. Allow yourself to get loose and fluid here. Once more around. Turn to that cat spine. Inhale, find your cow pose, tail high. Exhale, a cat back. Inhale, back, neutral spine. Hands come onto your blocks. Now let the forearms come onto the blocks and let the chest and the belly area sink down. So we're opening across the chest and the underside of the arms. Hips are right over the knees, and if it's uncomfortable to have toes tucked, feet can be flat. So this is a modified puppy. As you lift up, step the hands now underneath the shoulders. Let's find a neutral spine. Start to tilt the pelvis now. So where we worked into big barrel rolls with the torso before, we're swirling the hips around. I like to imagine like a pencil on my tailbone and I'm drawing a circle or oval shape behind me. Do it a few times in one direction. And then when it feels right, of course, reverse the direction. I always tell my students that if this feels a little sassy, it means you're doing it right. We're getting into the pelvis, isolating those muscles there, giving them a little love. As you inhale, come back to cow pose. Exhale, take your cat spine. Come back neutral. Bring the forearms back onto your blocks. And again, finding that modified puppy pose. Now you may want to sink the chest down. Like for me, that feels good. I also don't have a life growing inside me right now. Sometimes just staying bent up on the forearms, releasing through the shoulders with a more flat spine feels good. You do you, ladies. Good. Now taking your blocks up to a medium height, step the hands onto the mat. And we'll take our time and come into a downward facing dog. Remember to step the feet wide. Shift the hips from side to side. Good. Keep the neck soft, the jaw softer. Let the belly be relaxed here. Inhale, rise up on your tippy toes, and then drop the heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Drop the heels as you exhale. Inhale, tippy toes. Come onto knees. Hands come onto blocks. Step your right foot forward. Bring the blocks with the hands right underneath the shoulders. Lift the left leg. Find a lunge pose. Nice long spine. Good. We're going for like a warrior one stance. So you're going to step that left foot out a little wider. Take your hands up onto your thigh. Push your chest up so shoulders stack over hips. Reach arms up overhead. Good. So the shoulders square forward. We don't worry about the hips so much. Take your arms out wide in a T shape. And then right elbow under left. Hold on to opposite shoulders. Good. Inhale, arms in a T shape. Exhale, left elbow under right. Grab onto your shoulders. Inhale, arms out wide in a T. Exhale, right under left. Hold on to opposite shoulder. Inhale, T shape. Exhale, left under right, hold on to shoulders. Inhale into that T shape, arms extend high. Reach through fingers, straighten into that right leg. Hands are coming down now, possibly reaching for blocks. You can also hold on to the thigh, or even the shin, anywhere but the knee. So settling in, let the hips square. Keep pushing, rooting into the feet. Let the head hang. Little shake, no. Again, you can let the belly hang here too. Feel the earth support you. Feel your hands support you. Inhale, lift into a half lift. Walk the blocks forward. Pivot back into your lunge pose. Lower the left knee. Hands come off the blocks and step the right knee back. Good. Let's inhale, take a cow pose just to rinse the spine. Exhale, a cat back. Lift up and back, find down dog. Now, if this does not feel good for you, you can take child's pose. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, lift up high onto tippy toes. Exhale, let the heels drop. Inhale, high on tippy toes. Exhale, heels drop. Come onto the knees. Bring the hands back onto your blocks and step the left leg forward between the blocks. Lifting that right knee, we're finding lunge. And make sure that the wrists are right below the shoulders, meaning the blocks are in a good position. Gaze underneath you. Drop that right heel, step it out a little wider. Give yourself a lot of space. Let your hips relax. Take the hands up onto the thighs. Push away as you lift your chest up. Reach arms up overhead. Lengthen through side body here. Good. Arms out in that T shape. Bringing them forward. Right arm under left. Hold on to opposite shoulder. Lift elbows. Inhale and open. Exhale, opposite elbow. Grab opposite shoulders. Sorry. Inhale, open. Exhale, right elbow under left, holding shoulders. Inhale, open. Exhale, left elbow under right. Inhale, open. Extend the arms up overhead. I lied. Hold onto your hips. Walk your hands down your leg as you reach onto your blocks. So coming to that pyramid pose. Long spine, let the belly hang. Let your neck relax. And just breathe into this space. So it's important to note that the left foot is in the left lane as it is. Right foot is in like the right lane, meaning they're hip distance apart. We don't want the legs too close together here. Good. With the hands, take the blocks, walk them forward, find lunge. Lower the right knee down, step the left knee back. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, take cow posture. Exhale, round, coil into your cat spine. Good. Inhale, find cow again. Exhale, cat back with toes tucked. Move up and back, down dog. Find your breath here. If this bothers the back of the legs, you can bend the knees a little. Start to walk the hands now back towards you. Hands come to hips and take your time as you rise to stand. Making your way to the front of the mat. Hands down alongside you. Gaze at your feet. We want them wider than our hips, right? We're creating space for our belly. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, take it down to the blocks and just fold in. Let the neck and jaw be loose. Dangle in. Push into blocks, lift, lengthen your chest halfway. Send the left foot back to the back of the mat, finding our lunge. Spin the back heel down. It's warrior two we're going for. Hands come onto the thigh, lift the chest, open the arms wide. Reach in opposite directions, relax down the back of the shoulders. Good. And as you inhale, sweep arms up high, push into that right leg, straightening it. Gaze can follow. Exhale, come back into warrior two. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, descend back into warrior two. Inhale, straighten leg, reach arms high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Pause here. Left hand down the back leg. It just rests there. Spin the right arm up. Reach over. So this is again that side bend, not a back bend. Gaze is down, but neck is soft. Root into the feet. Let your hips sink down, finding rest. Bring arms parallel to the floor. Reach forward. Plant your palms down onto the blocks. Find lunge. From our lunge, we're going to step forward right into our half lift. Feet nice and wide for that life within us. Exhale and fold. Good. Inhale, half lift, then rise all the way to stand. Let the palms meet and hands to heart center. As you inhale, extend arms up. Exhale, take it down, hands to blocks, bend the elbows and fold in. Soft bend in the knees, relax the neck. Push into hands, find your half lift. Reach the right leg back behind you, come into your lunge pose. Relax into the hips. Spin the right heel down, warrior two. Hands to thighs. Push up, let the arms extend out wide, parallel to the floor. Sorry, you guys, you have my back for a moment. Good. Relax your shoulders as you reach fingers in opposite direction. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, reach arms up, straighten that left leg. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, push into feet, find length as you reach. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, straightening, reaching. Exhale, descend down. Right hand to the back of that right leg, left palm up, arc over. Remember, it's a side bend. We want to create space through the left side body. Think of opening up each of those little spaces between the ribs. Arms come back parallel to the floor. Reach, reach, reach. Hands to blocks. Come into your lunge pose and just pause. Push off that back leg. Step into a half lift. And ladies, exhale. Let yourself fold in. Coming through a flat back all the way to stand. Palms meet overhead and hands come to heart center. Coming into now a balance pose. I'm going to turn to face the camera. Good. Now feet are going to be about hip distance apart so you can find a steady balance, a steady foundation. You can also place your hand on a wall like I demonstrated, or possibly even a chair, the back of a chair. Now shift the weight onto the right foot. Go ahead, come on the ball of the left. Rotate the left knee open to the left and let that left heel rest on the right ankle. Your right hand to heart center, left hand to belly. Drop your chin towards your chest. Let the eyes close if that's available. Return to that connection of breath and body. Connection of your strength and your love for that life within you. If you like, hands come heart center. You can extend arms up wide and reach them out in opposite directions. Hands to hips. Turn the left knee forward, step it down. Shake out your hips. Good, let's do the opposite leg. So we shift weight to the left leg, come on right big toe. Stand tall, rotate to right knee out to the right, and let the heel rest on the left ankle. Right hand to navel, left hand to heart, chin to chest. Now keep squeezing the glutes here. Continue to rotate that right leg out. Stamp that left foot down like you're gluing it to the earth. Breathe into your stillness and strength. And let yourself settle. You may feel those little sways. Let them happen. Variation to bring palms to touch. Reach arms overhead and let the arms open wide. Again, it's just an option. Hands come to hips. Turn the right knee forward, step the foot down. Nice job, ladies. Walk your way back to the top of the mat. Feet wide. As you inhale, reach arms up high, lengthen. Bend the knees as you sink down, hands on blocks. Find a half lift. Go ahead, bend one knee, then the other. It's more of a little flowy, moving half lift, releasing any tension. Inhale, lifting up, half lift. Step the left leg back, finding lunge pose. So similar sequence as last time. Drop the left heel, find warrior two. Go ahead. Push onto the thighs, open arms out wide. Sink into your hips. Turn the thumbs down, interlace the fingers back behind you. Now I'm going to demonstrate in the front what's happening. We're closing the palms as much as possible. So bring them back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, straighten right leg. Exhale, bend into that right knee. Inhale, straighten right leg. Exhale, bend back in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend back in. Inhale, straightening. Arms come to hips. Good. Let the arms come out wide. Sass that left hip back and reach through your right fingertips. Lengthen, lengthen. Right hand to thigh, calf or the block. Sweep that left arm up overhead. Gaze down. Go ahead, relax your jaw. Finding our triangle pose, we push into the feet. Feel the shoulders stack. Take left hand to hip, bend into the right knee. Take the block, the frame, the foot, and pivot into our lunge pose. Step forward, find a flat back, a half lift. Exhale, fold in. Again, bending the knees, rocking the hips. Sort of a really loose, dangly forward fold here. Lift and lengthen the spine halfway. Send that right foot back to the back of the mat and find lunge. Good. Drop that right heel. Hands come onto thigh. Press your way up. Find your warrior two. Again, you have my back side. Turn the thumbs down. Sweep the arms back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Remember, try to close the gap between the palms. Inhale, press into left foot, straightening leg. Exhale, bend back in. Soften your hips as you do this. Inhale, straighten. Exhale and sink. Inhale, strengthen. This is the stability. Exhale, this is the release, the softness. Inhale, strength. Exhale, softness. Hold for a beat. And straighten left leg. Reach the arms out wide. Sass the right hip back as you reach the left fingertips forward. Now that right hand can come to the hip. Left hand can be on thigh. We're coming into triangle. Good. In triangle, we want to stack our shoulders. We want to push into the feet. Extend up through those right fingertips. Keep your gaze down so the neck stays soft. And this isn't going to be like your biggest triangle like it was before you were pregnant. The point is it should feel good, like you have strength, like you've created space. Right hand to hip, left hand on block, comes to frame the foot, find lunge. Let's take our hands off the blocks and step back into table, so dropping the knees. Big toes touch, knees wide, sink your hips back, child's pose. Ladies, a little rock from side to side. Let the forehead rest down on stacked hands or the mat, and breathe into the back body. Let the belly release. As you inhale, start to lift up. Hands can come on the blocks. Good. We're moving into pigeon. So you're going to take that right foot forward, right knee behind right block, right ankle behind left block. And you can stay high up on the left knee. Otherwise, creeping the toes back so that left leg gets a little longer. And you can take a block under the right hip to support you. Good. I'm going to demonstrate without that, letting the blocks move forward. I'm going to take my hands off the blocks and just sort of settle in. So I'm going to demonstrate from the front because this is a little different than when you aren't pregnant. So if you notice, my spine is long. Now I'm going to shift my torso away from the bent knee. Now walk my hands out. The point being is we want to create space for that growing life within us. We never want to feel that we've compressed or squeezed that area. It's all about nurturing the body now. So a lot of times with these practices, we have to let the ego go, right? We have to listen to our bodies and respect that. Sometimes it's not all about us, and that is one thing that motherhood teaches us. Finding your breath. Begin to let your thoughts go. Let go of your ever constant controlling thoughts. Go ahead, bring the hands up and start to make your way to a lifted spine. Now coming out, you're going to tuck the toes, lift your hips, bend that left knee, and send the right knee back, tabletop. Hands come down, let's do cow and cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, your cat spine. Good. Now start to take any movements that feel good here. If you liked barrel rolls, awesome. If you just want to stay with cow and cat, awesome. Hands come back onto the blocks. Step that left foot forward, then lower it down, setting up for that pigeon pose. Remember, you can stay on the knee. A bolster or block can support that left hip. Lengthen the left leg back if that's available. Most importantly, we shift off to the side, lengthen forward. Come down onto forearms, or maybe even arms on blocks. Let your neck relax. Let your jaw soften. Breathing deep into the belly. Let the eyes close. Allow yourself to just experience stillness. Tap into the sensation of what you're feeling. Recognize maybe thoughts moving through the mind. See it and let it go. Hear the sound of your breath. As you begin to walk your hands back up, let your hands come on blocks, curl those back toes under, and make your way back as gracefully as you can to tabletop, hands on the mat, taking cow and cat or barrel rolls. Maybe let the eyes close and just sense and feel what it is that the body is asking you for. And then honor that. Maybe it doesn't want anything. Maybe you'd rather be in child's pose. Learn to listen to what your body is speaking to you. We'll all connect in a wide leg child's pose, forehead down on the mat, a block or stack fists. Imagine that the belly is super heavy and soft, releasing towards the earth. As you take your next inhale, come to a seated position. Once you come seated, make sure you're sitting on your blanket. And you can extend your legs out wide. Go ahead, have your bolster nearby. Legs out wide, hands back behind you. Curl the toes back towards the shins. Right. You want your toes and your knees facing up. As you inhale, find a long spine. Hands come down on the floor. Little rock of the neck from side to side. Stepping that right foot in, left leg stays long, left hand behind you. Take your right elbow, place it to that right knee thigh area. Push the knee away as you lift the spine and open it towards the left. So this is an open twist. I'm softening through my right hip, as you should be doing. I'm kicking through my left heel. Good. Now release. Slowly send that right leg out long. Hands come forward, just settle into neutral. Bending into the left knee. Left elbow inside of that left leg, right hand behind you. Push away the left leg. Lengthen your spine, relax your chin. Keep reaching through that right heel. So there's equal amounts effort and ease here. Right leg is incredibly strong. Left elbow and arm is strong as you open chest. What's soft is the left hip. A few more breaths. Go ahead, slowly extend that left leg long. Maybe roll out the feet. Point and flex the toes. Grab onto the inner edges of the knees and pull your feet together, holding onto the shins. Remember that diamond shape at the start. Go ahead, take that, and let yourself fold over. Hands reaching forward. It's creating a lot of space for the belly. Walk the hands back up. Close the knees. Lean back on your hands. Drop the knees to the right. Back to center and then over to the left. Back up to center, to the right. And to the left. Good. Just rinsing our knees. Now setting up for our final resting pose, Shavasana. And taking your two blocks. One block will be at that medium height. And take the second block at the higher height right in front of that medium block. Your bolster, zipper side down, is just going to rest over the blocks. Now sitting down, scoot your low back up to the base of the bolster and allow yourself to just drape over the bolster. Good. Let your hands go wherever feels comfortable. Now options for your feet, you can have soles of feet together, knees wide. Legs can be long. You can have knees bent, soles of feet on the mat. Now, if this posture is completely uncomfortable for you, you will come lying on your left side, having a bolster between your knees. Have a pillow or blanket underneath your head. Make sure it's the left side. That's what we want when we are pregnant, taking pressure off the liver. Begin to breathe into the front line of the body, letting go of the control of the breath. Staying here as long as comfortable for you. Feel how much trust, compassion, and love you and your sweet baby are held in. Let yourself stay with that for a few more moments. A complete surrender into rest, but feeling supported, loved, and cared for. Knowing that everything you are doing is absolutely perfect. The way you are feeling right now is perfect. The way you look is amazing and perfect. As I mentioned, stay as long as comfortable. Otherwise, from my heart to yours, yogis and little yoginis within you, namaste.